is a statewide push to raise awareness about the dangers of underage drinking. It's called Operation Shoulder Tap. Deputy Division Chief Paul Tupy from the Department of Alcohol Beverage Control is joining us this morning. Good morning. Thanks for being on.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
So can you begin with telling us what Operation Shoulder Tap is and how it works?
Yeah, so Operation Shoulder Tap is an effort by local law enforcement and ABC to try to raise awareness around the dangers of drinking and for young people. So what it will be is folks will license their we will have officers and ABC personnel out that will have minors who are acting under our direction, and they will stand outside of ABC licensed locations, and they'll tell adults who are walking in that they're underage and ask them if they'll buy alcohol for them. And the goal is that nobody purchases alcohol for them, but if someone does purchase alcohol for them and gives it to them, then that person will be stopped and issued a citation for furnishing alcohol to a minor.
And it's kind of hard to believe because I remember kids doing that 30 years ago when I was a teenager. I mean, are there adults out there who are still buying underage kids alcohol, even with everything we know?
Yeah, unfortunately there is. And really the point of these operations is to raise awareness around minors and underage drinking, and to let the community know that they have a responsibility in this as well, to make sure that they're not purchasing alcohol and furnishing it to minors. And also, if they see that activity, a shoulder tap outside of a ABC licensed location, that they let the clerks or managers know inside the premises so that they can either call law enforcement or take action themselves to stop that behavior.
And how does this operation increase public safety overall?
Yeah, so the way it increases public safety is really that it provides a tool that sends a message to the folks that would provide alcohol that there are consequences to providing minors with alcohol. And right now, the leading cause of death among teens is fatal car crashes, and of those, 30% are alcohol related. So we believe that as we enforce these laws statewide to try to deter folks from furnishing alcohol, that ultimately we're going to reduce those drinking and driving numbers for teens and hopefully save a few lives along the way.
And so what type of punishments do those face who actually buy minors alcohol?
Yeah, it's a misdemeanor offense, so they potentially are looking at a fine up to $1,000 or community service, and potentially have to appear in court as well.
And can you talk about the community responsibility that we have to prevent underage drinking?
Yeah, so obviously law enforcement can't be everywhere at every one time, but the community can get involved by, as they see shoulder tap activity happening outside of a ABC licensed location, that they let those clerks know. And additionally, that they begin to have conversations, not just with other community members, but also with their kids, and let them know about the dangers of drinking and driving, and also the dangers of underage drinking. The CDC right now says that over 3,500 people under the age of 20 are killed related to underage drinking each year.
Yeah, it can be so dangerous. Paul Tupy, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.